Okay, welcome back to JEB and Flow on the Street Parking Podcast channel. We started this already once, and I don't think Callie liked my... She didn't like my radio voice. So I'm going to try and speak more normally. Mm-hmm. But I have two very special guests today. Miss Callie Wolf and Carolina.
Hi.
And this is our special Mother's Day special spectacular. And so,
Callie's here for it.
Again. Let's see if maybe she wants to hang out with Mom.
Hi, boo-boo. Hi.
Anyways, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Callie. Thank you for being here as well. Let's see how far we can make it before things get interesting. I know that we have a lot of moms in the street parking community. Carolina has a very special relationship with a lot of the moms in the street parking community. And I thought it only be fitting that we had you come on here and we just talk, I don't know, about whatever it is we talk about.
Mom stuff.
Mom stuff. And not mom stuff. But yeah. So first things first, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Thank you for everything that you do and have done for me and for our family. I'm very, very grateful. And now being a parent, and we'll get into this, but like now being a parent, it just makes me realize how much my parents did for me and how either oblivious I was or willfully ignorant I was of that. And this is now my chance to really show my appreciation and, try to step up for my kid. So, how has the first 6 months of motherhood been for you?
Everything. It's been everything. It's been harder and better and longer and slower and more challenging and more rewarding than anything else I've ever done.
Mm-hmm. What do you think has been the biggest challenge?
Man, I think, yeah, Kelly's like, you think that's challenging? I guess maybe just the non-stopness of everything. I think for us, there was definitely like the element of, her birth and my, I guess you could call it birth injury, and the move immediately after that. But then I think, even without those circumstances, like as soon as you have a baby, it's nonstop forever. So it's like 24 hours a day, whether you are physically with them, you are conscious of them. Like even sleeping, I know, honey, even sleeping isn't as restful because like somewhere in the back of your mind, you are thinking of them. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like there has been a few glimpses, a few moments for me in the last 6 months where you're just like, this is never going to end. Like I don't get to sleep in tomorrow. Yeah. Like I'm never going to sleep in again.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe someday. But right now, yeah, it's just every 2 to 3 hours, the cycle repeats.
Yeah.
Right, baby?
Yeah.
But, I mean...
But then you just look at them and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. I don't need the things that I thought I needed, you know? Yeah, and somehow you do it and you step up and you keep stepping up.
So maybe that kind of leads into the next question that I have is like, how, now that, 6 months is nothing for probably the moms that have like 10-year-olds, but how has it been so far different?
Or 35-year-olds.
Or 35-year-olds than what you expected? Or did you have expectations of what the first 6 months was going to be like and got surprised?
Oh, yeah. I think all of the expectations that I had, like everything is different. Pretty much anything that I had planned or envisioned, from how I would feed her to how she would sleep or how we would, like all of those things. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to be this type of mom and I'm going to... Yeah.
Good job.
I'm going to follow this plan and do this style. And it's like, it's all out the window. And at this point, I have no idea. And also, I know that she is, she's healthy and growing and seems to be full of like curiosity and joy. And so I'm hanging on to that in terms of like whether or not I'm doing it right.
Yeah. Yeah. There just isn't any right way to do it. I'm the exact opposite. I thought that, I don't know, these parents that just cater to every whim of their child. I'm not going to be that. And I told you this, like, is there a way that you could just make a room that was a safe room?
Oh,
like,
God.
The walls were padded and like they couldn't hurt themselves. And if they start melting down and freaking out and being unreasonable, you can just put them in the room until they chill out.
This is what he said before she was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we've been exploring the idea of sleep training and reading about the Ferber method and other methods. And I'm like, I don't know if I can just leave her alone. I don't know if I can let her cry. I don't know if I can, because she's going to feel like we're abandoning her. And I don't want to give her that sense of, terror. I've completely switched.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know, I guess different ways to raise your kid. And when you're in it, it's hard to know what is the right way. What does right mean anyway?
Yeah. So how has your relationship with your mother changed since you've become a mother yourself?
Oh, man. I get emotional just thinking about it. She's been amazing. And just the way that she lets me mom and be whatever type of mom I need to be without any like judgment or imposition is just like another example of the support that she has always given me. And now it's like, it hits me that much more like, oh God, her love it's endless, and it always has been. And I see that so much more clearly now. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that's amazing. That was one of the things that I first noticed when I met your family. It was like, oh, wow, your mom loves you so much. You know, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, does that affect how you want to be with Callie?
Yeah. I mean, oh man, it totally does. I see myself being a lot like my mom. And, you know, I think that's a good thing. Maybe as a teenager, I would have said differently. I definitely would have said differently. Okay, who am I kidding? Not just my teens, but my 20s also. Yeah, I think, you know, the way that she has loved me and shown me love, I think is really special, and I would love to do that with Callie. So, yeah, I hope that I can do that.
I think you can. I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, I think that one thing that both of our moms have in common is that I think we both have given them plenty of reasons to give up on us. And they didn't.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, for me, a miracle, I feel, that they didn't.
Yeah.
And thank God that they didn't. And that carrying over with Callie, just knowing that no matter what, we're not going to give up on her. You know?
Yeah.
What kind of crazy maniac she might become or not. You
Right.
know? But yeah, it's being a parent is an interesting thing, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's nuts, right? Oh, uh-oh.
Sorry.
Sophie.
So for Mother's Day, since we're filming this before Mother's Day, what do you want for Mother's Day? But my question is, how do I word this question? For Mother's Day, would you want to be recognized for your actions as a mother? Or would you rather be given a day to do whatever it is that you want to do? Does that make sense?
Can it be both?
It will be both. But if you had to choose, I'm really just trying to help out the dads or the partners, the husbands, the wives, you know, that have partners that are trying to celebrate and do a nice thing. How's the best way to support them?
I mean, you know, it's like maybe just that, like how I was saying, like the non-stopness of it all. So recognizing that, you know, we will always be nonstop. So even if we're given like a day or an after, I mean, it's quarantine anyway, so it's not like, where am I going to go? Like,
A couple weeks, who knows?
but like, yeah, so even if we get the opportunity to, who knows, go have coffee with a friend or like a massage or something like that, like we're still going to be thinking of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like that doesn't answer your question at all. Both. Both, right? Somehow both.
That makes a lot of sense. That's exactly how Mom would answer. Okay, well, both it shall be. You heard it here, folks. Make it happen.
I mean, like, obviously the day is celebrating, like, the fact that you are a mother, right?
Yeah.
So I would love to do that with the person that made me a mother, or the people that made me a mom, which are both of you guys. And in acknowledgement of being a mom, getting a moment to not like stop, but just getting a moment to do something that fills me back up,
What do you think is the most mom thing that you have done?
Oh gosh.
Since you become a mom? Like you're telling this to your 25-year-old self or teenage self, hey, someday you're gonna do this, and that would just blow that version of you's mind.
I don't know if I've done anything like that crazy. I mean, I take thousands of pictures of her, and I also stare at the pictures and the videos of her, like, when she's sleeping, like, or like when she's right next to me sleeping or something. Like, it's very strange. I didn't think I would do that. I'm not a picture taker.
I know, we're horrible at taking pictures.
We've never taken pictures, and I take thousands of pictures now, just because, like, she's amazing. I want to take all the pictures of every single little expression and funny thing and crazy thing and, like, frustrating thing that she does. And then I go back and look at them all the time.
Yeah. It's really a crazy thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we're both parents. And we are in a unique position where we, right now anyways, are literally splitting the day half and half with work and then spending time with Callie. And we each are, when we're splitting up the kind of the domestic responsibilities. Like, I cook, you do laundry, whatever. So it's very, very even. That being said, there is something different between Callie and you and Callie and me. Mm-hmm. Even at the beginning of this podcast, like, she, you're here, she wants to be over there with you. That bond is something that's very different. The mother is different. Mm-hmm. And even though it doesn't have to look like anything, or it can look like very different things in terms of the actions, the behaviors, that bond is really unique between a mother and their child. And I think that is why we have Mother's Day. And that's why you guys deserve to be celebrated. Because I would be lost. I would be screwed without you.
I mean, you guys would figure it out.
We have fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys are buddies.
Totally. We're buddies. But, like, she looks to you for, like, home, like comfort. Like,
well, I was that, literally. Yeah. We have a 10-month head start,
Yeah.
Where we survived off of each other. Mm-hmm. And that, honestly, it continued even after that, after she was born.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing to think about. Well, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you for being such a good mom.
Thank you.
Callie's super lucky. And someday she will, I don't know when, but she will be very, very aware of just how lucky she is, to have a mother that loves her so much and that is willing to be so present with her. It's a cool thing to be a participant in, but it's also a really cool thing to be a witness of. I couldn't imagine anybody else being the mother of my baby.
Thank you, Jeb.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
So I think we should probably wrap it up there, unless there's anything that you want to add, any advice, words of wisdom, love to all the other moms out there.
Yeah, so much love. I've said it a bunch of times, but the SP moms are just such an amazing, amazing tribe of women, so strong in so many ways, and have helped me become a better mother. And yeah, I see you guys, and you are amazing, and you're doing awesome, and you don't have to do it alone. Yeah. Go SP Moms.
Go SP Moms. Awesome. All right, you guys, we'll call it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Talk to you guys soon.